A Harvard astrophysicist believes there's a strong likelihood this is a craft of alien origin, and the implications obviously for humanity.
A Harvard astrophysicist believes there's a strong likelihood this is a craft of alien origin, and the implications obviously for humanity. When astronomers turned their instruments toward the strange interstellar visitor known as 3i Atlas, they expected to confirm its composition as another icy wanderer slipping through the solar system. Instead, the new scans returned something so baffling it has shaken the foundations of astrophysics. A distinct artificial metal signature, one never recorded anywhere on Earth. Not in laboratories, not in natural deposits, and not even in the catalogue of exotic alloys humans have painstakingly developed. The discovery was not merely a blip in the data, it appeared repeatedly across different scans through multiple instruments. And with cross-checks designed to eliminate noise or contamination, the signal pointed to a coherent pattern, a deliberate, structural arrangement suggesting not randomness, but design. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. 3i Atlas had already been a point of curiosity, because it was only the third confirmed interstellar object after the famous Oumuamua and the comet 2I Borisov. Unlike comets within our solar system, its trajectory was hyperbolic, and it moved with a peculiar velocity that set it apart from the predictable gravitational rhythms of the planets. That alone made it interesting. But now, with these new scans, its importance has grown exponentially. The artificial metallic signature stands out because it does not match any of the spectral fingerprints of known elements or alloys. It is not a natural blend forged in the heart of a dying star. Nor does it resemble the refined metals we know how to smelt and shape. Instead, its resonance, its reflectivity across wavelengths, and its density estimates hint at an organized lattice, a crystalline order crafted with purpose. For astrophysicists, this finding is both exhilarating and unnerving. Natural objects, no matter how odd, follow certain rules of chemistry and physics that stem from cosmic processes, stellar nucleosynthesis, planetary accretion, collisions, and erosion. But when a material emerges that fits no such process, the possibility of artificial origin rushes to the forefront. The scans suggest that 3i Atlas carries an exterior layer or perhaps embedded fragments of this exotic alloy. It is not an accident of creation. It seems engineered. If that is the case, then humanity may be looking at the first tangible evidence of technology, not of this world. What makes the discovery even more mysterious is the way the signature interacts with radiation. Unlike conventional metals, which scatter or absorb energy in predictable bands, the detected material on 3i Atlas behaves with near-perfect efficiency across a wide spectrum, reflecting and refracting energy in ways that suggest it was designed for resilience. Some scientists have compared its spectral behavior to materials, engineered substances that can manipulate electromagnetic waves, bending light, or cloaking objects from detection. On Earth, metamaterials are experimental, used in cutting-edge physics research. But the efficiency displayed by the 3i Atlas signature surpasses anything human laboratories have achieved. It implies that whoever created it, if indeed it was created, had a mastery of material science far beyond current human capabilities. The implications stretch far beyond the technical marvel. If 3i Atlas carries artificial material, then its presence in our solar system may not be an accident. It could be a fragment of a much larger construct, a probe, or even debris from an ancient civilization's technological endeavors. Its journey spanning untold light years suggests durability and purpose. Natural rocks break apart. Isas, evapor dust, disperses. But engineered materials endure, especially those designed to withstand the unforgiving void of interstellar space. The artificial signature tells us that someone or something wanted this structure to last, to resist the entropy that claims natural matter. As scientists examined the data further, they noticed something else striking. The material did not simply sit passively on the surface of the object. Instead, it appeared layered, almost like plating with repeated bands that were consistent with fabrication rather than geological deposition. This pattern cannot be explained by solar radiation, tidal forces, or cometary outdissing. More like insulation, as though 3 ice atlas were built to house or protect something within. The scans hint at cavities beneath the metal layer, regions where density drops unexpectedly. Could it be hollow in places? Could 3 ice loss be more than a fragment of rock, possibly even a construct in its own right? To the public, the discovery has already sparked waves of fascination. The idea that 3I Atlas might not just be a rock from another star system, but a technological artifact, awakens dormant questions about humanity's place in the cosmos. For centuries, humanity has wondered whether it is alone. Telescopes have scanned the skies for biosignatures, radio arrays have listened for signals, and probes have journeyed outward carrying greetings etched in gold. Yet here, in the passage of an enigmatic visitor, may lie the first material evidence that intelligence flourished elsewhere and left behind tools or monuments. The presence of such a metal also suggests a level of intention that is hard to dismiss. It is one thing for a natural object to carry odd isotopic ratios or unusual shapes. Those can often be explained by rare but natural cosmic processes. It is another for an object to bear the unmistakable fingerprint of fabrication. If humanity has stumbled upon a fragment of alien engineering, then the cosmos is no longer silent. In its testimony of company, it speaks not through voices, but through matter, through alloys we never knew could exist, through designs that suggest a mind at work. What fascinates many is how this discovery connects to the prior debates over when that elongated interstellar object stirred through the solar system in 2017. Some researchers argued that its strange acceleration and reflective properties hinted at an artificial sail or probe. The scientific community remained divided, with many insisting on natural explanations despite the anomalies. But with 3 Atlas, the evidence feels more concrete. The artificial metallic signature is not a matter of speculative dynamics, but of measurable material properties. Where Oumuamua raised eyebrows, 3I Atlas may raise certainty. The implications for physics are staggering as well. If the alloy or composite material is indeed artificial, it may reveal principles of matter that are currently beyond human science. Perhaps it incorporates stable configurations of elements we never thought could combine. Perhaps it exploits energy fields in ways unknown to us. If samples could ever be obtained, and that itself is a daunting challenge, it might unlock revolutions in energy, engineering, and even propulsion. Humanity's technological trajectory could be accelerated by centuries simply by understanding how this material was forged. But beyond technology, there is a deeper, more philosophical consequence. The discovery forces humanity to confront the reality that intelligence has arisen elsewhere and has left behind artifacts capable of crossing interstellar gulfs. It would mean we are not unique in creating tools, not singular in bending the fabric of matter to will. It would mean that civilization is not confined to Earth, and that the silence we have interpreted as cosmic emptiness may instead be filled with echoes in forms we had not expected. Not signals beamed deliberately toward us, but artifacts adrift, legacies of distant beings who shaped matter for their own ends. This revelation also reshapes how we imagine cosmic history. The universe is billions of years old, with more time than we can grasp for civilizations to rise and fall. If 3 ice loss carries the handiwork of one such civilization, then it is evidence of a timeline that stretches far beyond our own. Perhaps the beings who created it are long gone. Their civilizations faded into cosmic dust. Or perhaps they endure, still shaping materials that drift from star to star. In either case, humanity now has a tangible link to that greater narrative. We are no longer imagining possibilities in the abstract. We are confronting them in data, in metal signatures, in patterns that defy nature. The way the scans reveal the anomaly adds to the drama. At first, the objects seem to be just another icy interloper, catalogued and charted like any comet or asteroid, but as instruments tuned to different wavelengths probe deeper, The spectral returns showed unusual peaks and troughs. Analysts expected to match these two carbon chains, silicates, or iron compounds. Instead, they found harmonics that matched nothing in terrestrial or cosmic libraries. The closer they looked, the more the signals reinforced themselves. Crosschecks ruled out contamination from Earth satellites or from the instruments themselves. The conclusion was inescapable. The object was telling a different story than nature normally does. Among the scientific community, debates now surge over the origin and purpose of the material. Some argue it could be debris from a larger craft, a shard of a once great vessel that shattered eons ago. Others speculate it could be a probe itself, deliberately sent on a long looping journey across the galaxy to carry information or to silently observe. Still others wonder whether it could be a beacon designed to be detected by civilizations like ours once we reach the capability of analyzing interstellar visitors. Each possibility carries its own weight and wonder, pushing the imagination into realms once confined to science fiction.